Welcome to the alignment, where clarity meets choice and truth requires movement.
I want to start by saying something that may challenge what you've been told your entire life. Some of you were taught that you were chosen because you suffered, that your pain meant something special, that enduring abuse was proof of strength, that surviving made you holy. But let me be clear today. Suffering alone does not make someone chosen. What it does, it makes them available. Pain does not anoint you. Awareness does. If suffering alone created purpose, the world would already be healed. Pain is common. Trauma is common. Abuse is common. What is rare is consciousness. What is rare is the moment someone stops asking, why does this keep happening to me? And starts asking, why do I keep allowing it? Pain without awareness does not create purpose. It creates cycles. And many good people mistook endurance for destiny. Does that make sense? Let's talk about empathy, because empathy is not holiness. Empathy without boundaries is a cage. It truly is a cage. Some of you weren't patient, you were postponed. Some of you weren't forgiving, you were frozen. You kept loving harder while disappearing quietly. You called it compassion, but in all reality, it was self-abandonment. See, people don't understand. Empathy without boundaries is not love. It is a cage. And here is the hardest truth of all. You weren't chosen because you could endure pain. You were targeted because you could. This is why you were targeted, because you could endure the pain. And once you see that, once the illusion starts to crack, you begin to understand who benefits from keeping you confused. Let us be clear about something today. See, this is not about villains. This is about dynamics. Because the most dangerous traps do not look like cages. They actually look like destiny. Narcissistic dynamics work the same way every freaking time. They mirror your potential. They feed on your energy, and they slowly rewrite your identity. You did not fall in love with them. Let me repeat that. You did not fall in love with them. You fell in love with who you were becoming before you started shrinking. They didn't steal your purpose. They paused it. They paused your purpose. They convinced you that sacrifice was love, that silence was maturity, that self-erasure was loyalty. But martyrdom is not alignment. The universe does not reward self-betrayal. You don't get spiritual credit for staying where you are shrinking. How does that work? How do you think that even works? If your goodness requires your disappearance, then it is not. It is not goodness. If your love requires your silence, then by default, it is not love. See, the universe does not respond to suffering. It responds to alignment. See, alignment is movement. Martyrdom is stagnation. You don't receive clarity by staying longer. You, my good friend, receive clarity when insight turns into action. And that brings us to the moment every chosen person must face. That moment. The moment where knowing is no longer enough. There is a moment when the illusion finally breaks. Not when they apologize, not when they change, not when they finally understand you. But when you stop asking why and start asking, what now? The moment everything changes is not when you gain insight. It's actually when you choose yourself. Nothing changes when you understand. Everything changes when you choose. The moment you stop explaining, the moment you stop proving, the moment you stop hoping pain will transform into meaning. Choosing yourself is not selfish. It is responsibility returning to its rightful owner. You're not abandoning them. You are actually retrieving yourself. You are retrieving yourself. Please, just take a moment. Say this with me. I am not selfish. I am aligned. The world does not need more saviors. The world actually needs grounded people who refuse to abandon themselves. And don't get this twisted. That is not ego. That is maturity. That is church of real talk.